Hello and welcome back to Potty Mouth, the show where the jokes are dirty and the minds are dirtier. I'm Aaron, this is Blake.
How you doing?
And today on the Potty Cast, we are going down the
Bunny holes.
going down the bunny hole, the rabbit hole, talking about whatever comes off the top of our head. This could get a little crazy, wild, and inappropriate, but that's what this show's about. So, I need to stop talking so fast.
Yes.
I get so excited. I love filming. It's like my favorite part of this job.
It's amazing how fast you can talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that ever drive you nuts? You're like, wait, what did he just say?
No, because I'm used to my girlfriend right now.
Oh,
she
yeah?
talks pretty fast too.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I haven't met her. I talked to her on the phone that one time.
Yeah.
I was really quick talking.
No, like you get her excited and everything.
Yeah,
and she's like goes on, and me and my roommate, we always go, breathe. Just take a second and breathe.
Just breathe. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah. And she's a good sport about it because like she doesn't get mad about it. She just laughs it off like crazy.
Well, that's good. You have a sense of humor. Like you don't want to get ticked off at everything. Like that'd be.
Oh yeah, she's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah. Well, speaking of your girlfriend, since we're going down the rabbit hole.
Oh jeez.
I remember you mentioning before the show, something that happened to you at a bar, right? Or what was it at? Is it?
Oh, at the concert?
Or at the concert? Yeah. So what happened?
So, my girlfriend and I were chilling with a group of friends, and one of her friends was texting her and trying to meet up with us. I said, yeah, that'd be cool. Let's go meet up with them. And I guess like some of her friends wanted to meet us as well.
Okay.
So at some point we're just like, yeah. It's like, well, let's. She told us like, yeah, we're over at this bar area, just grabbing some drinks. It's like, you guys should come over and say hi. So we're like, yeah, all right. So we leave everybody. We're walking over there, and we get there, and every single one of these chicks are plastered.
Just shit-faced.
Just shit-faced. I mean, like you...
Including the girl you were trying to go over there and, like, initially see?
She was not as bad.
Okay.
But she was pretty toasty as well. I mean, like...
Right.
You could tell...
You're pretty toasty, man.
Like, she was feeling it pretty good, too.
Okay.
I mean, like, she had some drinks down her shirt. It was funny.
Drinks down her shirt?
As in, like, she spilled her drinks, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I thought she just stuffed a Corona down there.
No,
like,
that'd be funny. That would actually be pretty fun. Like, are you, what? No. Anyways, so we're standing there and we meet up with them. So we get there, we meet up with them, and trying to think of some different names so I don't say it, but like
Mia.
Yeah. Okay. So
I know the names. That's why that's close enough.
So we meet up with Mia
mm-hmm.
and her friends. Apparently, like it was one of Mia's friends and her two cousins.
Okay.
And while we're there and we're chatting it up and everything like that, and two of her cousins. So these are the two cousins
mm-hmm.
that like have no boundaries.
One of those drunk girls that have no personal space.
No personal space whatsoever. I mean, like one just got in my face and goes, "So you're Blake?"
Like how close are we talking?
I mean, like
this?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's like
it's kind of like saying, "Wow."
It's like, okay, hi, how are you? Please back away.
Yes. It's like
I do not like the smell of alcohol on your breath.
It's like, yeah, the breath is it's kicking right now. But
okay.
Breath mint.
Breath mint. Here you go. Anyway.
But so like, and they're being just like any other girl would, like with a friend and everything. Hey, it's like, you better treat her right, all this kind of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. First time meeting me, whatever. And so, all right. So my girlfriend's to the right of me.
Okay. Like how many feet away? Like far enough away?
She was maybe I could reach out and touch her.
So an arm length.
So probably about the same distance we are right now.
Oh, so not far at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe a little closer. I don't know, but just right. Yeah. So just right around there. And Mia, did you say Mia?
Mia. Yeah.
Mia. So Mia's on the other side of me, just about the same distance apart.
Mm-hmm.
And these three other girls are just right here chatting with us all.
Okay.
And my girlfriend's chatting with Mia, and these two are trying to chat with me, and the other one's just listening in. She's just kind of like figuring out what's going on.
So is, I'll cut that out.
So what?
It'll be a bleep. Well, actually, haven't we said her name on camera?
I don't know.
I can't remember if we said her name or not. She's gonna be on the podcast at some point. I know, because I know she showed interest in coming on.
Yeah, at some point, but right now we'll leave the name out.
Yeah, I'll cut it out. Whoops. It'll just say censored. It'll be.
So, anyway,
your girlfriend is talking across you.
Yes.
Okay, make sure I know where that time was where I fucked up. So your girlfriend's talking across you.
Yep.
And then the other three, or the two, are talking to you across them.
Yep.
Oh, that's confusing.
Trust me.
How hard was that to talk? And then the other girl's just chilling.
It was, the other one was just trying to figure out what's going on.
So your girlfriend was talking to Mia.
Yep.
Right? And then you were just talking to these other random people.
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you their names if you paid me to right now.
That's fine.
I was just like, all right, whatever. And so both of them are trying to talk to me, and they're asking me all these questions, firing away. And the one closest to my girlfriend heard something that my girlfriend said. I don't even know what it was about, but she wanted to chime in on it.
Okay.
But when she did, she was looking straight at my girlfriend, and her hand went right up to me.
Your man Bits.
My man Bits.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh.
Did she like grab you though? Or like
she didn't grab, which made me think that, okay, it was just an accident.
Maybe just an accident, no big deal.
But it was consistent. So
what
I
do
was
you mean
like,
consistent?
It was consistent, like it touched, and then it was like the more it touched, the longer it stayed touching. If that makes sense. So it's like, okay, she's meaning to do this now.
Were you wearing shorts or like?
I was wearing jeans.
Jeans. So could she feel your,
Probably.
Like, was it down your pant leg or something? Like, could she like feel it pretty well?
She was right on it.
Oh, so she was touching your pee-pee.
Yes. And I'm like,
Then you gotta say it. She was touching your pee-pee.
She.
You gotta say it.
She was touching my pee-pee.
Okay, sorry. Anyway,
but so at that point I was like, oh, okay. So it's like, all right. So she might just be.
It's not, maybe not, but it kind of looks like it is.
It was enough for me to, want to go down and like push it away.
Right.
So I pushed her hand away or whatnot, and I kept my hands around the pee-pee area. And so a little bit later on, blah, 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 they chat for a little bit longer, and I don't think about it anymore, and so my hands are free again.
Right.
And the other girl starts chatting away, and then she just comes up and actually just grabs.
Cups your man meat?
Yes. Oh, now it's man meat. Okay.
She cups your man meat?
She cups my man meat. And at this point, like, and my girlfriend has no idea right now.
She's not looking at you?
She's off talking to everyone else next to me.
Okay.
And they're just there. And so I was like, okay, well.
Did she like reach out, or did she like get really close to you and kind of like put her hand down?
She got really close to me. So I instantly went down and, took her hand away and everything like that. And thank goodness, one of my best friend's brother, who I haven't seen for a while, was in line with his girlfriend. So I was like, "Oh, hey, Lance, yeah, man, over there, yeah." I was like, "Hey, girlfriend," said, "Hey, I'm gonna go."
We're trying so hard not to say her. I've screwed up already once.
Yeah,
and it's so hard. It's so hard.
It is
not to say names.
It is.
But anyway.
But yeah, so I said, hey, I was like, I'm gonna go say hi to Lance real quick. I'll be right back or whatnot. And so I go over there. And
is Lance a fake name?
Huh?
Is Lance a fake name?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I was like, you came up with that really quick. That was impressive. Yeah. I'm impressed. That was nice.
Yeah, I'm getting better.
I think I know his real name. I'm not gonna say it on camera. I promise.
Yeah, I think I told you. But anyway, so I go over and talk to him, and so normally for me, I feel like it's rude to just try to exit a group conversation.
Yeah, you're like, and bye, hey.
Yeah, but in this scenario, I was like, you know what? If it's rude, it's rude. But
It's a little uncomfortable. Yeah.
It's like, I am not going to be in this predicament whatsoever.
You're going to leave the pee-pee touching group.
Yep. I'm going to leave the situation. So I go and talk to him, and afterwards I told her, I was like, hey, this is what happened. It's like, these two touched my pee-pee, and I had to get away.
Oh my gosh! So did the girl, like when she grabbed your pee-pee, not the grazing one, but when she fully gripped that man meat, did she like cup you like underneath and everything, or and like squeezed?
Not squeezed. It was just like a cup and saying, I'm there.
Oh, like underneath your pants and everything? Not underneath, but like in between your legs?
Yeah. That's why I was just like, what the heck?
Sexual assault.
I felt assaulted.
Yeah, but here's the deal. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't, like, if a girl did that to me, I wouldn't, like, not, I would if I'm married, but like, if I was single, I wouldn't do anything.
Well, and
girls can do that to guys, and we just laugh. Guys do that to girls, and it's like, oh shit.
You're going to jail.
Anyway, not to get into political bullcrap on this show. But
anyways, any Hoosers.
Oh, you haven't said that in so long. I was waiting for you to say that.
It's been a hot second.
It's probably been like 8 episodes.
Has it?
I think so. I can leave. I don't know. Maybe not.
Anyway, any Hoosers.
Anyway.
Yes. He said it again. Yes. But anyway, so gosh dang it, I'm gonna say it now. Any Hoosers. So I get done and whatnot, and I'm telling her about it, and I was expecting her to either be, because my past experiences when I say, hey, it's like, this is what happened, this is why I left the situation. For one, they usually like, all right, well, I'm glad you left the situation or whatnot. I can understand why you did it now.
Right.
But most of the time, like, they would get really upset either with me or
Which shouldn't be.
Yeah, but some of them would.
I know who you're talking about.
Some of them would. And then it would be more than one. But
I don't know anybody else besides like your previous two.
Yeah. So anyways, like, they either get mad at me or they get mad at whoever else did it, right? And they want to go
figure this out.
Yeah, resolve the situation. And so I was expecting to counteract with that and be like, all right, no, this is what we're gonna do. And
it's fine.
And instead, like, she had the complete different response. She started laughing about it, and she started apologizing to me, which I was like, all right.
Like, sorry to put you in that situation, but that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like, thank you. I mean, granted, I was like, I didn't need the apology by any means, but it's kind of like, thank you for actually understanding. You know?
Right, not blaming you for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy because like she's not, she trusts me 100%.
It's good.
Just like I trust her.
It's nice to have trust in a relationship.
It is so
Isn't
nice.
it?
Well, like, and she's not jealous, you know, because she knows exactly where my intentions are when I go places. Like, I'm a friendly person. I'll go up and talk to anybody. Right.
See, sometimes it can be taken as flirtatious, but yeah, it's.
But yeah, I mean,
it's friendly.
But here's
being friendly.
Here's the difference, though, is you can be friendly with someone and not be flirtatious, whether or not they take it that way or not. One thing that I've noticed about her, and I've told her this, is like, look, it's like she has a very personal, very friendly personality, kind of like I do.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of guys would take that as flirtatious.
Yeah.
The only difference is that once she realizes that they're starting to flirt back, she'll cut it off right then and there. And she'll be like, no. It's like, that was not my intention at all. I was like, see ya.
Right. Like, let me explain like what's going on.
Yeah. So she understands those boundaries very quickly, and she's not afraid to either tell them off, respectively decline kind of deal, and get out of that situation. Which is kind of like what I did last night. I was like, I'm going to go. Because I didn't want to cause a scene. You know, I didn't want to cause any kind of drama because it's not a big deal. It's like they're drunk. They're not probably gonna. They probably don't remember it today.
You were letting thousands of people know.
That's all right though. You don't know who I'm talking about. So
boom, Mia.
Yeah.
About said another name.
Nope.
Well, no. I was gonna make a fake name for the real name, and then the fake name actually is a real name of somebody else.
Bethany.
That's actually super close. Yeah, okay. Bethany. What if she hates that? She watches this and she's like, why didn't you just say my real name? Why did you call me Bethany?
Like, what the crap? Like, we're the French toast.
Yeah, we didn't reach out to her before this episode. That's why we're not actually using her name, except what I did. So it may or may not be bleeped out if she gives us permission. We'll see.
Yeah, so but we'll find out.
We'll find if you hear her name when I fucked up. That's
this is it.
That's
this is why. And then afterwards, you're gonna wonder the whole time, why are they now using different names? I don't get it. That's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Any hoosers.
Yes. Did it again.
Getting it back.
Bring it in. You were saying.
Bring it back. So yeah, like it was crazy how great the response was, and understanding that, hey, it was like, I'm sorry I put you in that situation, and she's like, well, I'm so sorry because I didn't even know them, so I didn't know what to expect from them, blah blah blah, and all this kind of stuff. I mean, it was a great way to handle it all, you know.
Yeah, it's a very mature way to handle it.
Very much so. But no, I was just like, that was really weird. It's like that whole scene was just weird.
And it's like uncomfortably awkward. It's like, okay.
So don't get me wrong. It's like, I'll always take it as a compliment, but at the same time, it's like you're kind of, no, you are disrespecting my girlfriend right now.
It's like you're kind of, no, it's not kind of, it's you are.
You're kind of, wait a minute, no, correction.
You definitely are.
Trying to get to where I don't have the shakes anymore.
You're shaky?
Yeah. That's when I know I'm really dehydrated.
Are you hungry?
I actually ate 2 PB&Js before we came up here and filmed.
Oh. Well, then never mind.
But, I mean, I will be hungry here soon.
Yes.
I'm a fatty.
Yeah, fatty.
Fatty need to eat.
You're not a fatty. You're not a fatty.
At heart.
Fatty at heart. Yeah, you actually lost a lot of weight.
I did.
You've been going on this like special. We've both been trying to be a little bit healthier on the show.
Besides the PB&Js I just
Besides the PB&Js he just had before filming. But like, so if you've noticed, in the last couple episodes of Shooting the Shit, we've switched from drinking beer to drinking White Claw, which is like a fermented water. I guess it's.
Quite honestly, though, I mean,
those are really good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're super good, and
have you tried the Truly?
Mm-mm.
I mean, they basically taste the same, but I don't know. It's like at that point, I'm looking at which one costs less.
True. Oh, because we go through so much of it, so we try to buy the cheaper stuff.
Yeah.
But so like White Claw, a lot of clear vodka, clear liquor. So like vodka, whiskey. We don't really do a whole lot anymore. We used to all the time.
Bourbon we used to a lot.
Yeah.
Which we haven't for a while.
We haven't done bourbon since like the holidays.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the last time we did, we ended up like smoking cigars afterwards and all that jazz.
Yeah, so sometimes when we're filming, it depends on our film schedule, but we sometimes wrap super late, especially when we're doing back in the 25 Days of Sex Toys. If you haven't seen that, there's a link below. But it's a 6-episode series on top of all of our regular filming that we had to do for the following weeks because we took a break for Christmas. We weren't filming, we weren't working. So we had like a Christmas break. So on top of getting everything else filmed and making sure we weren't behind, we were also filming 6 episodes out of sequence to make sure everything worked. And I remember one night we finished filming. We started at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon because we'd had meetings all day.
Yep.
And then we finished filming at like like 2 a.m.
Something like that.
1 or 2.
Oh, it was pretty late.
Because we were so we filmed the episodes. We filmed 3 that night. And those took probably a couple hours, 3 hours a piece, something like that. Oh,
definitely.
Because it was long. I mean, it was because it was a lot of setup. A lot of production, a lot of our lighting and all that was getting set up properly, and wardrobe and makeup, and because we were not clothed for some of it, so so that took forever. So I mean, you're talking. It was like 8 o'clock when we finished the first episode. 10 o'clock when we finished the second one. It was midnight. We took a break for dinner at like 10:30.
Yeah.
We had some craft services for everybody, and then we filmed another one from like 11 to 1. Yeah, and then we were like, well, it's late, and we went back to my place because, as we've talked about on the podcast before, I live way closer to the studio than he does. So if it's super late, sometimes he'll just crash at my place. And so we went back to my place, got some whiskey, and sat out and had some cigars.
Since say I had a few cigars available and brought them with us and just chillaxed.
Not that we encourage smoking or drinking for that matter, but fuck it, YOLO. I don't know. I mean, we say we don't encourage drinking or smoking, but then we like drink every Friday or like every shooting the shit.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, okay, in moderation.
Yeah, true, for sure. Like you see us drink in excess on the segment shooting the shit, but we don't really drink other than that. Like we'll have, I've actually, this is true. So I usually drink on the show for the show, and then I'll have like maybe a glass of wine with dinner, like during the week. But I don't drink other than that.
Yeah,
like I really try to stay away from alcohol since we drink so much on.
Oh yeah, same here
on film days.
Same here. And people always ask me, I'm like, man, I was like, why don't you drink anymore?
It's like, I do. Trust me.
Well, you'll find out in September.
Yeah, it's like I do drink. I promise, a lot.
Yes. But and if you guys have seen the what is it, the sex toys, 25 Days of Sex Toys?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've seen those episodes, you can understand why I'm trying to lose weight.
You weren't that bad. I know I made...
Looking at or looking back at the film and everything, I was just like, wow.
Really?
I really let myself go.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Well, because I know where I was.
And yeah, oh no. I saw some old footage. I have found an old flash drive from when I first started like producing stuff. And so at one point, you guys probably won't believe this, but I weighed 198 pounds. I am 6'1", and I'm a very scrawny dude. And like I just looked super. Like I was fat. I was bad. Like I looked like my cheeks were all puffed out and everything. It was just I was a mess. But yeah, it was. I get what you're coming from, where you say you see where you were and then you see where you are, and then you look back on it like, oh God.
It's like, but I need to get back into it.
I know I made one joke about how he looked like the girl from Dirty Dancing gained like 500 pounds, and he's like, oh hey, 500 pounds. It was a joke. I'm sorry. I'm not fat shaming him for this.
Oh no, and I mean I took it as a joke.
No, I know.
But it was just like just looking at it myself, and I'm just like, wow. It's like I could have pulled that off so much better. Like a year ago.
Well, hey, you're getting back to it though.
Yeah, I was at 200 during those films. I'm down to about 180.
That's 20 pounds?
Yeah.
In 2 months. Dang, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But I think a lot. Some of it's definitely muscle. I've lost some muscle in my arms,
some muscle mass,
and my legs. But that's just because like I've been focusing more on the cardio and trying
losing the weight.
Yeah, first, because I can bulk back up pretty easily.
You just eat a bunch of protein. Protein. I am just trying to maintain weight, although I keep losing it. Like I don't even do cardio. I just do only weights, and I still lose weight.
Well, they say muscle burns fat more than anything else.
Yeah. So I'm trying. I mean, I'm working out. I'm doing a bunch of weights, but it's just like I woke up. So I was 161. At the beginning of the week, and I woke up today and I was 157. And I haven't been doing cardio.
So do you keep do you keep fluctuating? Because I know I do. I'll fluctuate from 178 to about 182.
When I eat, I'll go up to 160, and then I'll go back down. If I have a really bad weekend where I've kind of cheated a little bit, I'll go up to like 162. Like tonight, I'm probably going to have pizza because we're filming and it's dinner time and I'm hungry. But although my wife has food for me, so she might bring it. I don't know. If she brought me dinner, then it'll be different. But
well, then I guess I'm eating pizza by myself.
I mean, if you get a pizza, I'll share it. I'll take a slice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. That's just it depends, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, workout. I mean, if you're trying to be healthy, like I said on the show, like we're trying to stay away from beer. Although you'll occasionally see us drink beer, but we try to stay away from it.
Yeah, I mean,
because I gained a lot of weight over the winter because we've been drinking so much beer.
Yeah, and you know what's so ridiculous? Just being at the concert last night, I went and bought my girlfriend and one of her friends. I bought them both waters. Okay, and I mean, granted, like the water bottles were about this tall.
The big ones?
Yeah, the big ones about like that thick. I mean, there were some massive bottles. However, like they cost $10 a piece.
Whoa.
And for me, it's like I was like, well, I'm gonna have a drink. I was like, screw it. Right?
Spending $20 on water, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, so, all right, so I get myself a White Claw. And it was like the big ass ones. Another $10. I spent $30 on 2 waters and a White Claw. I was like, what the crap?
It's like, what the hell? What just happened?
Yeah, I was like, I just spent $10 on a White Claw and I paid the same for water? How does this make any sense?
Buy the alcohol. It's not even, it's like, I'm buying the alcohol.
Right, so it's like, okay, so now the concert venues are actually promoting drinking more than ever.
Well, yeah, no, concert venues always promote drinking.
I know, but like...
Because it's like the alcohol, they make more money off it or something because they're vendors.
I mean, I would agree. It's like, but at the same time, they used to at least say, hey, it's like, be safe about it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, they don't even give a crap.
Yeah, like at Victory Field, when you go to baseball games, they have like their meal deals on certain days, and you can get like a beer or a soda, and it's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's the same cost. So I don't know. It's weird how. Although I don't mind because I'm old enough to drink. So if I'm gonna buy something, I'm gonna get the beer over like. Oh, I gotta stop talking about beer. I haven't had a beer in so long. It's been a couple weeks.
White Claw is kind of a beer. It's more of a cider though.
It's not really a cider. It's like alcoholic LaCroix.
Okay.
It's pretty much what if you're underage and you've never had White Claw, wait till you're old enough.
Yes.
Wink. We all know you drink underage. I did. He did. It's a thing.
I only did it at weddings though.
I drank often with my wife because she's 7 years older than me. So when we first got together, I was 18. She was 25.
Oh, okay.
So like,
you're hanging out with.
That sounds really bad. My wife's a cougar. No, so she would just she'd go buy a 6-pack and we'd of hard cider and we'd split it with a pizza or whatever. Or we'd go out to restaurants and she'd order like a margarita and then she'd sit it in the middle of the table so they couldn't tell who it really was. And yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it always worked out. Open bars at weddings though. No one ever carded. It was so nice.
Oh my gosh. And it's so funny because actually at one of the weddings that I ended up getting drunk at, I actually worked. So I was the bartender.
Huh.
And so for every drink I had, someone else would buy my drink.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just because I got to know everybody pretty quickly. And I was so used to catering weddings.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very natural for me to kind of take over and do the stuff I needed to do. So not only was I being the bartender, but I go up and help people out, and I ended up going on the dance floor and teaching them a couple line dances, stuff like that.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
Huh. Yeah. Well, interesting. Well, if you've enjoyed this little rabbit hole or bunny hole experience, let us know. Let us know in the comments below. If you want us to do this again, let us know. Like this video or like this episode of the show. With that being said, that's all for this episode of Potty Mouth. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, or watch it here on YouTube. If you're watching it here on YouTube, make sure to like this video so we can keep bringing you fun, sticky content like this. With that being said, that's all for this episode of Potty Mouth, and we will see you Friday on the Potty Cast.
Oh, yeah.